A baby will use up to 6,000 nappies by the time they're potty trained. That's a lot of nappies going to landfill. We've actually created a world first, putting wool into non-woven materials that go into single-use nappies. The idea came about when my mother was visiting me from the farm, and she was talking about the woes of the wool industry, something that I've heard for many decades. And it was just at that time I was actually changing my son's nappy, and we both kind of realised we go through a lot of nappies when we have children. And so it was kind of basically that aha moment. Wool has such wide-ranging health benefits, not just for nappies, but other healthcare products. And what we've tapped into is the fact that wool is naturally renewable, it's biodegradable, and also it has amazing thermal regulation properties. Young babies aren't able to regulate their temperature. And the other thing is odour control. We can use wool to handle neutralising of odours without adding any chemicals. Currently, the non-wovens manufacturers are making materials made from petroleum-based materials, like this one here, very lightweight material, but it's made of polyethylene, polypropylene. That's plastic. What we're doing is we're getting them to make these materials, which are made of our strong wool, and there's some plant-based fibres in there as well. Majority is wool, and that is something that is very new to them. They don't normally use these fibres, and so that is a bit of a challenge. But we've got 3 amazing manufacturers going on this journey with us that really understand why we're using wool, and we're very lucky we've got a lot of wool here to use, so we're not going to run out in a hurry. We're actually tapping into a specific layer called the acquisition distribution layer. And since we've actually launched this product called New Flex, we're actually been asked to also look at some of the other layers. And so that's essentially what we will be doing, is looking at every single layer until we get to that fully biodegradable product. What we're really excited about is that not only will this money go into a nappy trial for our wool non-wovens, but just by tweaking the formulation of this material, we could turn this into wipes, could be a wound care product, but also PPE products. Our ultimate dream is to make our company a billion-dollar export company. Our grand view is to bring manufacturing back to New Zealand to make these products. By doing that, we would be helping a lot of other businesses that are developing products and developing world export products that are natural and sustainable.